In today's video, we drive barely street legal race cars through northern Montana. I get some of the most epic pictures of my life, and this is only day 2 of Big Sky Race Week. What's up, guys, from Malta here in Montana. We are here for day 2 of Big Sky Race Week. It's going to be epic. Let's go and get started with today's video. Well, guys, we already got some big tire cars in the lanes, and we're getting ready to see some racing. Let's get out. Okay, guys, we got one of our slick tire cars, the Nova. We've seen this thing out on the road. Actually, this is awesome. I keep thinking that it's a different car when I see it, but it's not. This thing's pretty quick. Let's see him get down. All right, we're at a 626, and we have the hearse coming up in the water box. Man, we got some heavy hitters coming right up here this morning. Let's get to it. Down, fastest pass of the day so far. We got somebody that's about to contest that though. Royce is in the water box. Let's see who gets it. For Royce, that's definitely not what he was looking for. Hopefully they can get this track figured out and go down. There's not a lot of rubber on it because they've gotten rained out like every race they've had up here. Today's like their first time getting on it this season, so they scraped the track and trying to get some more rubber down. Some of these big, very high horsepower cars might have some issues till we get some rubber down, but they're working on it, getting it sprayed down, and we'll see them hopefully make some passes throughout the day really quick. All right, this Mustang coming up. I remember him from last year. This thing was really loud. For the street, I guess, because it's still loud. But anyway, and then we got a Camaro over in the other lane. Let's see him go. Ooh, that was a little sketchy. The Mustang was getting all over the place, having some fun, but hopefully these guys get this track figured out. I know they will. This track comes around pretty quick. Oh yeah. This is another one of those heavy hitters. We got the old C2 Corvette. This thing, I think he actually came in to today with the fastest pass, I think. There's like 4 or 5 cars that are all down in that 5.4, 5.3 range. So we're gonna be looking for him. I don't know, we haven't had somebody real fast in the right lane. Maybe it's a little better. Might be able to get down. Let's see. Well, it looks like the right lane did not work for him. So they're going to be trying to get some rubber down there, asking the guys to do something. Well, it's already that time. They called radio cars. I think we got a couple of our slick tire cars that are hopping back in the lane to come back around. Obviously, the track hasn't come around for them yet, but we got a lot of really fast cars in the radio class. They said they were going to spray beforehand, so we're going to see a little bit of track prep. Hopefully that helps these guys, and hopefully we can see some cool stuff. We got a lot of people to talk about, but we'll get to it when they come up in the lanes. All right, so we, while they're doing track prep, hop back here, and I had to talk to you because you guys are crazy. You drove this thing from where? North Carolina. 2,030 miles ago. That's insane. You said you're just making this a road trip, right? Just going to see different sights and sounds?
We're trying. We stopped at Rustmore. We're going to go a different route home to see some different areas. But I don't know. As far as passes go, we're trying to keep it tame because we got a long way to go.
If you guys don't know, this is a stick shift car, and it's fast. Okay, like you've won street or been in contention for street a couple times.
We left last year with the lead and then lost it.
Okay. But this car is like very serious, okay? And to see them just decide to make a trip up here, it's like we're gonna drive the race car is awesome. So.
I mean, risky though, inspiring.
I love it.
You watch him drive all that way, it sticks to better. You just gotta do it.
I love it, man. Well, hopefully you've been enjoying this trip so far?
Yes, they might.
Okay, so this was another thing, right? They had to go past 6 Summer basically to get here. So we were talking about that in our last video of like why I would decide to come up here because, well, amazing. I think you would agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
So, guys, if you have the opportunity to come see this area, it's definitely worth it. And drive your fun stuff.
Yeah, drive your car, man.
Cool, dude. Well, thank you and good luck. Have a good pass up there.
Hope so.
Alright guys, so we've been back in the lanes looking at all these cars. There's a ton of stuff back here. Obviously we got talking, whatnot, but we got to get pictures of some of these guys up here. So let's get up to the line again and see some of these radio cars make their first pass here at Malta. She's got the whole such a cool car. Yeah, dude. High five right there. She did great, didn't she?
Yeah, that was a good band.
This is her son, if you haven't
Can I
noticed.
see it?
You want to see the picture? Yes, dude. Whoa. There's you. What? Isn't that cool? Awesome, dude. Well, have a great day, okay?
Bye.
Sounds good. Alright, so obviously it's fun to hang out with clients, and then, you know, when they're families, we get to know them. That is so much fun. Anyway, we're getting through some more clients. We're going to be hanging out here for a lot. I'm going to show you some of the interesting passes, and we're going to get as many photos as we humanly can from every direction that we can as well. We're not going to stay in one spot. That's my MO, though. I like to run around and do stuff. So we got another car that we need to get. I'm going to roll down here, and we're going to get a pan.
The guy who's saying that you're not just Sonic, you got a corn dog.
'56 Chevy gets down. I love it, man. This is, I love doing this stuff.
See?
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Oh, by the way,
So, getting more cars down. That was another one of the guys we're kind of keeping up with. They're all just like in a line. Like next, we have Randy Stewart. So Randy is actually second in his class right now, which is weird to say because he's won the last 6 he's been in. But this is a little different. He doesn't have the right tires specifically for some of these tracks, so it's going to be a little difficult for him. I know him though, he's going to try his best. So let's see Randy try to get down. He's looking for a 5:35, I believe, is the limit on the class. They say 5:25.
I couldn't.
Homeboy was moving. Like,
Yeah,
that
I
was way faster than I anticipated.
I didn't hear it, and I can't see those boards.
Good night. If Barrow's up, hopefully you can get a good pass, man. I'm looking for 6:32. I know the car's been faster, but like he said, he's just trying to get down and keep the thing together because they got a long trip. So, pretty happy with that. We hopped over onto the other side of the track, try some different lighting. Obviously, I want to try to get different stuff, as we mentioned earlier. But right now, we have one of our cars coming up. We got the R8. It's getting ready to do a burnout. Nice. We actually saw this car last year, and he was on street tires. He wasn't able to do burnouts and such. He had to really baby it. This year, this thing's getting down 4-wheel drive, does a burnout in 2. Let's see him go. Flat. I think that's his fastest pass yet here at Malta. I love it. Sorry, forgot to turn and just talk to the camera immediately. I was too focused on the photos I got. But that was cool. All right, so we're down just a little bit here. I'm gonna run back. We got a couple cars that I want to get shot, but I want to change it up. So we're gonna go back into the water box, get some cool burnout pictures, and then see where we go from there. Oh no! So the 240Z went up to do a burnout and just snapped an axle. Oh, that's frustrating. What a cool ride. We got to talk to these guys for one of the Big Sky promotional things, and got to talk to them for a little bit. They actually built this truck for Dragon Ride stuff. They've been to Redwood Rally, but without any of the events I'm in. We're going to see them at this event. We'll actually see the Redwood Rally again later this year. So, pretty sweet. That thing's got some power. So we got a quick lull in client cars real quick. So I'm gonna run up in the tower, get some shots up there for Big Sky, trying to get different shots, spice it up a little bit there. We don't want to see every single shot be the same. So let's go up there, see what we can get.
Directly holding.
All right, so it gives us some different angles to look down on the cars from the backside because we're up elevated. But we can also go in there and run the announcers and get some shots. Now, we obviously can't talk and roll out or anything. They got microphones. Let's run in there and see.
It's so sweet. If you don't like this, you don't like nothing. That's hair.
So after we got done hanging up in the tower, I actually met up with Austin to get their video done for the day that we do for the Big Sky page. Make sure you go check out Big Sky so you can see all that stuff. All we have to get through is that and like 6 hard tire cars. I don't think it's gonna rain.
I'll just say it's sunny. How about that? I'll keep them rain words.
It's just a sunny day.
It's a sunny day.
Yeah.
There you go.
Here, Big Sky Race Week, day 2 here in Malta. It's a great sunny day. We didn't have to do car washes this morning. It's gonna be awesome.
All right, so we have a little bit of downtime. Still got cars in lanes. However, I'm gonna run back and grab some photos in the pits real quick because that is another part of what we need to do. So let's go check out the pits.
Let's see you on the voice.
Yeah, we're not counting.
All right, so we saw the Z made, or was going up to make a pass, broken axle in the water box. Apparently, it was actually just a C-clip that turned into a D, something like that. So they're trying to find parts. It's from a 20-something Mustang. So hopefully they can find a part. The local parts store doesn't have it. We're in the middle of nowhere if you haven't figured that out. Malta is a very small little town. I love it. It's a beautiful area out here, but yeah, finding stuff, if it's not here, it's going to be hard to find it. But hopefully they can get back on the road with it. This thing's such a cool car. I want to see it finish. Absolutely. So let's just cross fingers. Pray the Lord gives them an idea and figures it out, and they'll get there. So we're going to keep on rolling around, getting some photos here in the pits and see what we see. But just want to catch up with these guys because I obviously showed you earlier. So.
Pretty good here.
I spun really bad out of the hole, but I was first up.
All right, so we've been cruising around the pits, getting a lot of photos, talking with people, getting stories so we can know what to talk to you guys about whenever they're up in the line and that sort of thing. Hard tires up right now, and then they'll go into an all run. I know a lot of people are only doing one run, so I need to get the drone up in the air so we can get some vast shots for the promoters and everything, for our movies and all that stuff that we're doing. So we got to get the drone up, see what it looks like here in Malta, because I know it's cool. It's awesome up here. And then, yeah, we're going to get on the road here pretty soon, because another beautiful drive, as always, because we're here in Montana. All right, guys, well, people are getting packed up, wanting to get on the road, and it's only 11:30. The all run, we do have cars lining up in there, so they're getting ready to get second passes for those that didn't get a good pass down. We know that we saw a couple guys spin, so there's going to be some of those heavy hitters sticking around a little bit this evening to make sure to get a good pass, but then there's a lot of guys that are getting on the road as well. So we're going to hop out on the road. We're going to catch up with those guys as they trickle through on the evening. It's only 137 miles, so should be able to take our time, get some stops, hopefully get some editing done while we're waiting on cars, that sort of thing. I got a place that I know I really want to go. It's about an hour away, so we're going to hop on the road and meet you guys. So literally was just pulling out of the track and realized that we got a really cool sign over here for the drag strip, and we could get the cars leaving with their trailers and stuff. I don't normally hang out right around the exit of the track, but I figured, you know, get a couple cars here. It's a different shot, and I think it might be a good option. All right, well, we got a couple cars that went by, got some pictures with the sign. Now we're gonna head off to the route stop. All right, well, we got through some road construction and then bombed across the boring part for about an hour. And then now we're out here where we took a very special picture last year of this car. So we're going to try to replicate it. We don't have the storm over the mountains like we did last time, but it'll be kind of interesting to see what it looks like in a little different light and different backdrop. So we're gonna try it, see what it looks like with them, and then we got a ton of more cars behind us. So we're just gonna hang out, have some fun here. We'll probably be at this route stop for a good amount today. Just trying to get some rollers with some guys, and it'll be awesome. It's so weird to relive that.
Oh, I know, right?
It's so weird.
And it's crazy that there's no traffic either.
No, we can just sit out in the middle of the road just because we want to.
This beautiful spot, nobody around.
Oh, man. Oh. He might have to spin back around. Okay. Oh, it doesn't do it.
I only got 100 horsepower.
That's fine. It's fine. Cool, dude. Have a safe trip.
I wish you would have flipped another gear. That would have been a little better.
That would have been fun. All right, so after the Audi, we've actually got a whole bunch of different cars we've been able to get pictures with. And right now, we're getting one of the fastest cars in the field. This is sick. Okay, now we have the actual leader, overall leader, coming out to get it, which is the Graham Brothers truck. Pretty dope. All right, so this is the first. We're hanging out here with some of the cars, and there's an airplane comes flying over. It was one of the racers. That car that actually blew up on the line or on the burnout had all the coolant come out of it. He's flying his plane between the places, just was circling around the route stop. That's gangster. Put a cap on the truck. That's fantastic. Alright guys, we got some trailer burnouts, but now we have a whole line of cars we're gonna go get some rollers with some epic scenery. This could be really, really, really good. Alright, well, we are heading back to Benny because we got some pictures. Oh, it looks so good. of cars here. This is the basically last big group of cars we have in today. So we're gonna go get ahead of them, get some photos of them passing by. We have a designated spot that they're gonna stop. We can catch up, get a couple post shots. Then we're gonna do rollers. Hopefully it all works out great, and we're gonna get some awesome stuff today. So, man, we have seen pretty much everybody come through route stop number 1, dude. Yeah. This has been pretty wild, but this view is just A1. I'm so glad we got to do this. Anyways, but we need to get on the road so we can get ahead of these guys and see if we can find something cool. All right, goodbye to one of my favorite viewing places. We're gonna see these guys in a little bit. Let's get it. Well, this is goodbye to route stop number 1. We've been here a long time, but totally worth it. Got some really cool stuff. We'll see these guys down the road. Hopefully getting some even cooler stuff. Found our spot at the top of the valley. This is actually a spot I shot last year. I know I'm getting creature of habit here, but I knew it was cool, so we're gonna get them coming up here. We're actually gonna fly the drones to get the group coming through some construction area get the dust coming off of them. I think that'll be pretty cool. So they'll be coming up through here. We're just gonna get some shots, and then we're gonna meet up with them down the road here in just a second. We've had a couple cars go by, got something already. This is turning out awesome.
Yep.
All right, guys, so apparently we got to make to burnout pit here. They're even pouring water out. So I don't know if that means anything. Hopefully it means good burn. That's all I'm saying. Talking about. Oh, we got a camper coming up here. All right, so we've been hanging out up here in this spot, flying the drones and getting some burnouts up here, which has been, obviously a lot of fun, getting some cool shots. We were waiting on a big group, and half of the group went by, and the other half hasn't yet. So we're looking for Royce. He should be coming up here. His daughter's got a truck, and then there's another person that's running with them. So don't know what happened, what's going on. We might have one of them coming right now, though. So We're going to hop out here, see what's going on, and then we'll get on the road at some point. I'm getting some editing done also while we wait, because might as well, right? I don't know what's going on. Finally found them. We've been here for a while. Now we gotta chase them down to get some rollers. So, who knows? We might be able to do this. All right, time to get back on the road. See if we can catch them. All right, so we came rolling down here and we saw these group of cars. They all put their thumbs up thinking that I would really pass them up. The camera guy is not going to pass you up. Come on. We got to document this. All right, so who's driving this? Oh, he's up here working. You bent an intake valve. Was it while you were doing that burnout?
No, it was after the shenanigans. We were cruising about 60 mile an hour, 3,400 RPM, almost on diesel, and she started going brrr, and
Oof.
it bent number 5 exhaust before we came up 3 or 4 days before, and now it's number 3 intake. The heads were fresh. The motor's got less than 500 miles on it as it sits. It had about 150 on it when we come up here. The world product heads, I mean, I don't know. Stainless valves, just fluke deal, I guess. It don't make 500 on motor. We're True Street trying to run 855s all week, so we're not just trying to kill it, but you know, the road week's what gets you.
It is, yeah.
Burnouts, so.
Yeah, you guys were doing some crazy donuts the other day. Brother,
Allegedly.
I saw the marks, and then somebody came up and showed me a video. I was like, wow, okay.
Header 3/8.
They're out here getting some work done. There's been a parts call out on the WhatsApp group already, so hopefully somebody's got some parts for them. I think they're needing a head gasket and then a valve and stuff, which hopefully somebody out here has it. I think pretty much all the racers have already passed, so they'll have to backtrack. But that's okay, because it's not too terribly far. I think we're like 50 miles, 60 miles from the actual track. So we're not too terribly far, but hopefully we can source some parts for them. Well, these guys are getting right to work, pulling this thing apart. I think they're sending somebody into town to get a head gasket and just hoping they can find a valve somewhere. It's pretty standard small block Chevy stuff that hopefully they can find one. Anyways, we're going to catch up with them probably in tomorrow's video, but we'll see how they end up. It'll be interesting. Well, journey down to Louisville, and we were getting some rollers, and by I was getting rollers out the passenger window. It was a great time. Got some cool stuff there. Came down in town, hit up the O'Reilly's, which was our second checkpoint for the day. Had a couple cars there, got some pictures. Make sure to get the album that is going up on the Big Sky Race Week stuff, that they get to get some really cool stuff, man. I'm really hoping that album turns out just as good as I think it will. I'm really stoked about it. So make sure you guys go follow Big Sky over on Facebook and all of their other socials, so you can see that. You can see my work there, and then we'll be posting it as well on the 3G video stuff later. But make sure you go check out all the Big Sky stuff, because man, it is awesome. Anyways, it has been a fantastic day. We are actually here at the drag strip where we're going to be spending the night. You can see the tower there, track goes down. We got mountains all around us. I love this area. Absolutely beautiful. Such a great event. If you guys ever get the chance to come up here and do it, I highly recommend it. Man, this has been another great day, and we have so much more still in store. So I got a lot of editing to do tonight. We're actually here before the sun goes down, which is crazy, but I'm gonna get to that, and I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will see you in the morning. So as always, have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys next time. That's the shot. Gotta get it.
This is cool. I'm told the front end of my car.
Well, thank you guys for watching this iteration of the 3G Video YouTube channel. We'll see you nerds later.